Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. All right, so sorry, excuse me. It's the morning. I still have some froggy throat, so I apologize if I have to clear my throat. It's just allergy season, yay! But that also means springtime, so yay! Okay, so working again in my Strong Quotes journal. Because guess what? I did not put anything away from the last time we were working on it. And I feel like, obviously, and you can hear it in my voice, I've gotten some sleep. I'm in a better mood. I'm hoping that today we'll have some really fun things happen. So, if this is the first time maybe that you've been or that you've seen maybe me working in this journal, this is a journal that I've kind of been working on in the background, I guess, collecting quotes for a woman, not necessarily a woman, but in a woman's perspective, I guess, mostly, that just, to help me remember that I'm a strong woman and these are good things to remember. And I just wanted to kind of collect them and put them into their own journal. And so that's basically the premise of this one. There may not always be nice words. So I'm sorry if that offends you. Life doesn't always mean that we have to have nice words. It just kind of reflects life sometimes. But there's a little bit of humor, there's a little bit of seriousness, and yeah, so this has just been a real fun book to kind of put together. I've been kind of using my Your Creative Studio box subscription. I just started that. I guess I got my first one in January, so I've gotten 3 boxes now. And so yeah, that's what I've kind of got still out today is my Your Creative Studio subscription box. And just kind of showing you some of the past spreads that I've done. This is another one too where I don't necessarily want to go full on, and I like having a simple page like this where you basically have a picture, you put your quote down and maybe add a couple other little things. Or there's some pages that really I didn't do much of anything other than put the quote down and add some washi tape, like this one. Still one of my favorites. Don't mess with her. Seriously, she is not to be messed with. But yeah, and lots of fun background papers. And so yeah, so here's a great example. I literally just pasted this down and put some washi at the top and bottom, and I think it's gorgeous. I don't think it needs more than that. So, all right. So, oh yeah, this one was, I really like this one. This one turned out, and just, I'm not covering this up. Actually, I did add this picture. And I just want to appreciate the prettiness and gorgeousness of that, So, or then there's this one. That's the very first one I did, where I kind of did a lot more collaging on that, and really, really like that one too. So, all right. Well, let us, I don't know, find a quote or something inspirational to work with and go from there. So, I've had, let's see, these, not these. I don't know about these yet. I need to think about that first. I guess it kind of it depends on the quote that I'm using, but I'm kind of thinking these are really pretty, and I pulled them out because I wanted to use them in here somehow. So I think let's kind of maybe focus with those and find a quote that might work. So with this one, I think it might be kind of perfect to do something like this. Yeah, okay. I don't know if this is quite the right quote for that, but this size basically is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'll keep that one out. Oh, this one might be perfect too. So these are quotes that I've already removed from their pages. I also have a lot of Oh, I like that one too. I also have a lot of quotes still that are, you know, on a page that I need to separate from their pages. So I'm just going to, just randomly, I'm pulling this one out. Some of these have more color to them, and so maybe I won't do as much. I don't know. It kind of just depends on the page that I choose to work on. So, okay. And then I've still got these gorgeous images. I'm going to pull this page out. That one. Okay. So I think we've got plenty to work with here. Oh, and it's springtime. We really should probably do something with this page. Okay. I think we've got maybe a plan of action now. All right. Let me put these back off to the side. And I don't know where. I don't have enough room. Okay, I'm going to put this under here. All right, there we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to put these to the side and collect my quotes here. Now, I want to start with this page here. And when I saw this one, I thought this one might be kind of perfect. Yeah, I like the colors. So I'm going to remove these edges, ink around the edge, and then we can look for a page to put this on. So let's see. I think I want to, this is masking tape on it because I was originally going to try and save this Reader's Digest and use it as an altered book, but it was just too far. It just wasn't going to work. So that's what that's from. Okay. And then let's just kind of go like that. And I think like this. Now, I'm wondering if I want to ink around this edge. I think I might because it's basically the same color. And I will get rid of some of this here. Okay. Ooh, keeping this piece. That's a great piece of aged paper. Yeah, we'll keep this piece too. All right. And the rest can go into the trash. Okay, so let me ink around that really quick. Ooh, that's dark. Oh, shoot. I hate it when I do that. Oh, well. I think we need a ripped edge at the bottom too, don't you think? Okay. Well, that'll stand out a whole lot more now. Okay, so I'm gonna just place that here and see how that looks. Now, I definitely think it needs some more. So I'm kind of curious about, and I don't know that I want to cover everything, but I do like this green color. Okay. Let's take some of this and I don't know. Stick it down here and see how I feel about it, I think. Let's see. Okay, and then that. Okay, so I'll pull Okay, so we'll need a little bit something more back there. So let me kind of come back to my Your Creative Studio. Oh, these are all stickers. Every time I open this, I'm like, this will be paper or something. And it's not, it's stickers. Okay, let's see. I've still got some of these. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see any of that. I've still got some of these floral stickers that might kind of, part of them might work. Oh, I really like that too. Or they could fight. Yep, that's not going to work at all. Let's see. What's the order? What's the direction here? Okay. No? This is right side up, and then this is right side up. Either way, I don't think I want to do that. Okay, so let's see. What's this one? I don't know that any of these are going to be quite right. Well, maybe a piece of this. Let me pull off some of that. So I'm trying to hide this kind of down here, but I also kind of want this to go all the way over to there. So now I kind of and I don't want this to come all the way over here. So I have this little weird gap down here. So I'll have to find something to put down there, which that's fine. I can do that. And I kind of like how this is a straight line, which is weird for me to say, but I kind of do like that. Now, let's see. What if we just did the butterfly? And keep this for something else. Or we could put this down here. Okay. But I do think I want a rough edge on this side. Okay, so we could do maybe that coming up kind of like that, and I don't mind that flower. Okay. Yeah, it's a little different, but I kind of, I'm digging it. So, okay, so then this should kind of, does it really matter which direction it goes? Let's see. So if I put this down here, okay, and then that'll tie those two in. I think that's done. I kind of actually really like that. So I'm going to ink around those two, and I'm going to leave this one uninked. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, that's how that came out. You know, and I really like how it's just kind of sweet, and girls are sweet, but it's also a nice strong message too. I mean, we've all known this one. This is a pretty popular quote, but yeah, I kind of really like how that's all working together. And I like having some of these straight lines, but also the raggedy, jagged lines too. So anyway, a lot of things to like in that one. Okay, so next, as I was gluing all that together, which I often do this, I kind of think ahead a little bit. We still have this little bit here, but now I'm looking at it, it's not exactly the same. I was considering maybe continuing on with that theme over to this other page, but I don't know that that's gonna really work. So really, I don't need this entire thing. So I'm going to just rip around this and get rid of the rest of it, and then I'll find a place to use this somewhere. Maybe not today, but we'll see. All right, at least now it's at a more manageable size, and I'm not going to save this either. This is going to get recycled. Okay. right, so now, what do we got? What do we got? She was brave and strong and broken all at once. So the thing about these, and I mentioned in my last video, I don't know who the artist of this is. I had grabbed these and saved them, and for some reason I did not jot that down while I was doing it. So I'm really regretting that. If you guys know who the artist of this is, please comment down below, because I definitely want to give that information out if I can to anyone who might love these images as well. And these are just the tip of the iceberg. There were tons of amazing images by this artist. So anyway, gorgeous, gorgeous picture. And then some of them have kind of like their own little quote and saying down at the bottom. So I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to use her somewhere. And maybe we'll do like a double spread. So I'm going to pull this one out. So let's find maybe like a blank white page where we could put the quote on the next page to it. So, ooh, maybe a page kind of like this. Well, she's a little bit tall. I could cut off the bottom. I might have to cut off the bottom. Do I like the two next to each other? Something about this isn't really doing it for me. So I'm going to keep looking here. Okay, I think I need to find a page that's like tea-dyed, or a page like this, because you are going to see some around the outside edge. I don't like that either. The colors aren't quite right. Okay. This one's going to be a blank page. I think we have a winner here. Okay, so I'm going to mark where I need to trim. I'll try and get her up as close to the top as possible. And then I'm going to cut this off, but then I'm going to cut this part and I'll put that over the top of this image somehow, so that we don't lose that. Alright, so here is this side, and I'll pull this up if you want to pause and read it, but it says, "Until thine azure sister of the spring shall blow her clarion o'er the dreaming earth." Doesn't mean a whole lot to me, but maybe it means more to you. Maybe it'll mean more after I read it again. Okay, so I think I really like the idea of this over here, and I'm not quite sure if I want to add more behind it or not. Because I think I kind of like the idea of it just being on this kind of broken wall, just standing as it is. So, you know, I got this. I wonder. No, I don't like that. I'm really not sure, guys. Okay, let's see. Let me see what I can find. Don't really want... Oh, you know what? I wonder if one of these behind it might be kind of cool. Pull these out. So I want something that's got color to it. Maybe pink, like this. I could do something like this again. Yeah, that's kind of perfect, actually, right? Position this in a way that's... Yep, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is driving me crazy again. It's just rocking around all over the place. Okay. So, all right, well, spread number 2. Yeah, I really like this one too. I absolutely love this chippy paint brick, but then new life, new freshness of the rose. And yeah, this just is really speaking to me right here. And then she's just strong and brave and fierce, right? So yeah, really, really liking how this one came out. Okay, so next one, let me put these back before I get them all messed up and strewn all over the place. Okay, next. Now, should we do one that's kind of got some more color to it? This one is very, very long. I think this one might just need to be on a page kind of by itself with not a whole lot else. So actually, I'm going to just separate these all, and then I can work with them more easily that way. All right, so here we have this one. Go ahead and pause it if you want to read through. So now I need to find a nice page for that. Would this be a good one? It might be. Let's keep that one in mind. No, I don't think I want it there. I need to do a card so I can put that in there somewhere. Journaling card. Well, or no, I don't want to cover all that up. Okay. Well, that's kind of perfect right on that page, isn't it? I mean, the colors and everything. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. We'll do a simple and easy one here. But of course I have to add something, so let's see. Maybe a butterfly or something from here might be nice. The top of this just says Lorem Ipsum, you know, that kind of thing. So I don't really care about that. It's just fake words that people use in digital printing and media for things. So, okay. Well, that's pretty cute. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that down with some art glitter glue. And I'm going to call this page done. I think that'll be a nice little end to the signature there. If my art glitter glue will cooperate with me. Okay, I'll just kind of put that at an angle. Sort of like that. So there's that spread. Simple and easy. Now, let me come back to these others. So this one says, she is a beautiful piece of broken pottery put back together by her own hands, and a critical world judges her cracks while missing the beauty of how she made herself whole again. We need to find some broken pottery, huh? Pretty sure I have some somewhere. This kind of reminds me of pottery. Do something here and then kind of do some collaging behind with some just random papers and stuff. Yeah, okay, so let's go for that. Okay, clamp this down so we can get to work here. Okay, so let's see, what do I have handy? I've got this piece kind of just sitting over here. Nice colors, and I still have this piece here. Could kind of frame that in a way, like so. Now, there's this. I don't like that. I have some of this. Let me take off this white edge. Don't really want this to be just like the one that I did last time, but that wouldn't be the worst thing either. So, okay, let's go ahead and place that there and see how that might look. This is too far over. I don't know that I like that color tone in there. It's just not quite right. Okay, so let me come back over here and see what I can find. What are these? Oh, these labels. Okay, let's see. Do I want flowers again, though? I don't know that I do, to be honest, because there's so many flowers all over. It's like the go-to, right? It's flowers. And I don't want red, and that's not going to be the right color. Let's see. Oh. These are some washi that I got in the last one that are jars, mason jars and things that have, well, I guess flowers in them, but I kind of really, yeah, that's like a piece of pottery. So I'm going to keep this idea. This might be kind of cool, actually. So we'll keep those out. You know, I should probably just look in my tea-dyed paper scraps for something here. Or, let's see. I also have something like this. Here, let me just pull this out. Okay. There's a lot of great colors and textures in here. Here's a nice one. Some tissue. Yep, that'll be good. Just take a piece of that. I don't need tons. Oh! Hello, Oliver. You scared me. Oh, is it playtime, huh? You want to play? Well, I don't. That's too much the same color there. I don't want to play right now. Hey, what you doing there? I don't know about that piece, but I'm going to pull that out. It might be kind of great. Hey, bud. Hi. Oh, he's such a sweet baby. What you doing? You getting into trouble? Yeah? No, no, no. Don't push on that. Okay. I'm not sure about this piece. I really like it, but I don't necessarily want flourishes on this side of the page. I want that to be over there, maybe. So, okay. I think let's put this back the way it was. Get this a little bit more centered. How it was. Okay. This could maybe go this direction, like that. And this could maybe come down here and do something like that. And then this could maybe tuck up under here, like so. Yeah, just like that. Okay. I will glue all this down and I'll be right back. So this is glued down now. So here's another quick look at that if you want to see. It was a little tricky. I did use art glitter glue down here. You can kind of see where it's still, where the line of glue is. I'm hoping that'll disappear when it dries. Okay, so now I'm kind of curious though to see how maybe this might work on the spread, maybe somehow. I don't know that I want every one of these, but I'm just gonna kind of lay this out and maybe see what it might look like. It's too high. I need to get rid of this bottom one. I kind of like that a lot, actually. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down for real with some, gotta make sure it gets back in the right spot. With some glue stick so it doesn't come off. Yeah, I think this little punch of pink color in the middle of this one is kind of perfect, and it's just, yeah, it's kind of really cool looking, I think. So, all right, there we go. All right, so there's this spread. Here's a closer up look of those washi. I really like that. I like how it's just very layered, and I think it's very interesting. And I don't know that I want to even do anything on this page because I think it ties in really well. Like I said, I think this reminds me of some pottery or something, like a piece of china. So, okay, now I think one more spread. Well, we'll see. This video is getting a little bit long now, I think. So I had pulled out these two gorgeousness pictures. Now, this reminds me of spring, and so does this, really. But I wanted to see if I could find a place maybe to put at least one of those. Actually, one of these would be perfect to cover one of my blank pages with. might be an interesting combo. Actually, let me separate these two so it's easier to do. So it's got to be in this signature. Here we go. Okay. So just curious. Yeah, I don't really like those two next to each other. And I honestly don't really care for that either. So let's see what else we can find. Okay. Here's one. Could do. Well, that's not tall enough quite. This one might be perfect. Let's go ahead and put this one here. Okay, well that's just pretty darn gorgeous on its own. Let's see what we can find for a quote next to it. Yeah, that's a pretty darn good one right there, isn't it? So obviously I need to add more colors behind this because this orange and this page aren't really working too well together. I'm curious to see what this might look like. Well, this is kind of nice next to this bird. There's birds going there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and rip around this. I need to make it even on all four sides here. And we've got 2 pieces of paper. Okay. So doesn't necessarily need to be right there. Kind of mess around with placement here, and then I can maybe down here. Okay, so let's get some more of this green. I don't know that I need the ex libris part of this. I think that's kind of throwing me off just a little bit. So, and yeah, we can kind of cover some of the picture here. I mean, you know what it is. It's a gazebo. So, okay. So if we have 2 pieces of green, maybe we need a 3rd piece. Just to kind of tie it all in. Somehow. Nope. Okay, so I need some more. Let's see. Maybe this. Don't like those 2 colors together. I'm just going to get rid of this ex libris and I'll keep that for something else. There. And now I can put that over or under. Okay, so we've got too much green down here. It still needs more. Okay, so let's come over here and see what other colors I can come up with. I don't think that's gonna look very good. Okay, so we've got these trusty stickers. I don't know that I want watercolor because that's watercolor there, and I don't really want to do more watercolor. Let's see. Pull this side. I'm just curious to see how this might look. Cover that. Could still have this peeking out down below. How do I like the orange with the brown? I don't know if I do. Well, I need to ink around that for sure. And I guess probably those as well, so that hopefully things will work together. I don't know, guys. I need to look through the camera. Sometimes that helps. Yeah, I don't think those colors are working together very well. I like the idea of it, but I just don't think that that's quite right there. So, okay. There's also this. Just see what this might look like. I didn't really want to cover up all that book text. Okay. I think I'm going too big with this background. So I just need a little bit of something to kind of bridge the gap here. So let's look in my tea-dyed scraps. There we go. Okay, we'll find something we can use here. All right. Back to the drawing board here. So I am liking these colors. I mean, I think it's nice and kind of bright and springy. Here, I need to get rid of some of this. There we go. That's what I needed. Yep, now it'll fit better. Okay. And we've got get rid of this curved edge. And we can go like right, guys. Well, here's how that one turned out. I ended up, I glued this piece just a little too high, which then meant this piece was a little too high, and I had already glued this one down, so then I had kind of a weird little gap there, so I ended up having a gap up here. So I ended up having to add a little bit of extra paper, and so I had glued those two to fill this gap down here, and then I decided, no, I think I need 3 of these at least on the page somehow to kind of do a triangle. So, anyway, that's how this one turned out. I think it's kind of fun. You can still see some of the book page behind. Maybe not as much as I had wanted, but you know what? It's okay. There's plenty of other book pages where you can kind of read some of that. So, alright guys, well, I think that's going to do it for me in this video. And I will see you all very soon in the next one. Bye!